bring the blue vase to you guys. I don't know where to start. I was talk about team. It was a team win. I told our guys all week we were going to win this football game. Period. Our guys believed. We talked about blue vase and just find a way to get it done. Doesn't matter what it was. Each one of our kids had a little blue vase as well. They each had a blue vase in their pocket. Matter of fact, Branson Taylor comes up to me on the field. He goes, "I had it in my socks." We're going to find a way to get it done. So I'm just happy as heck for our football team. We needed that in a bad way. Christian played really well. Defense was outstanding. They bent but didn't break. 3 turnovers plus 4 fourth down stops. That's like 7 turnovers in my opinion. The fourth down stops were big time against an explosive offense. They're good, but our guys made plays all day, and back and watch tape and see what we got to clean up. But just big time team win.
Pat, what's it say about this team to come out here after the bye week, after making the change at quarterback, 1-4, to come out and beat a team like this Louisville group?
It says a lot. Like I told you, we talk about playing together and staying together. But that's who our guys are. They're going to continue to play, give us a little fuel for the second half of this season, and it just tells you, what we have in that locker room.
What did you see from Christian in his first start?
Threw for 200 yards. That last fourth down touchdown pass was right on the money to Kanate. Just made plays when he needed to. And again, our receivers made plays. Our offensive line did a great job. I think we gave up 1 sack on the day, so they did a good job protecting against that defensive line and that pressure that they bring every day. Just can't say enough about what the offense did, when they were out there, and obviously the defense.
What he did prior to what Christian did during the game, did that lead to you having the confidence to go for it on that 4th and 5 if there would be ball?
At the end there,
Yeah.
we were going to go for it regardless. Field goal didn't do us any good at that point. We were going for it. Just eat the clock up. Trusted our defense, and had no thoughts of kicking a field goal and having anything bad happen there. And again, the favorite play was that victory formation at the end.
Coach, your thoughts on Devonshire and his nose for the splash play?
Devonshire was outstanding. We had a couple, holding or PIs, whatever back there. But MJ was outstanding. That pick six, to do that in front of Tony Dorsett and Darrell Revis up there. That's big time. And I think I told him right before that series, hey, you're gonna take one to the house, and sure enough, he did. So it was time. The turnovers were timely and really good. And let me just say this: the Panther pit was outstanding. Down that end zone, crappy weather, they showed up, and in that fourth quarter, it was loud. And I appreciate all their efforts. Really everybody in the stands today.
Pat, you talked about the importance in this game of keeping them behind the sticks. You guys held them to an average of 3rd of 8 in their situations, totaling all their third downs, and you guys won. I think it was 5 of 15 they were on third downs, and then when you combine fourth downs, they were 0 for 4 there. What took that kind of effort to keep this team behind the sticks?
Guys, execution. Not a whole lot of different defenses out there. We had one new defense. That was a Shane Simon sack early in the first quarter, and a little Bear defense. But it comes down to execution, guys. I don't think the coaches did anything different. Our kids stuck together and they executed. I just look at the receivers that made plays today, whether it was Kenny and Bub. There was a lot of plays made, and we obviously missed some. But it just comes down to execution. When you execute, good things happen. And there wasn't a lot of missed execution out there. Again, against a good defense and a really good, top 15 win.
Pat, were you surprised that they went for it on 4th down in the first series of the second half? They're so deep in their own territory.
Not really. They've been aggressive with going on 4th downs, and it doesn't surprise me. People are going for it on 4th down more and more. We had our 4th down goes as well. That one run by Sibo on 4th and 1 was a man carry right there. But no, 4th downs don't surprise us, not anymore.
Pat Sibo had that run, but he also had a couple of touchdowns. Hasn't seemed to have a nose in those tough situations to get what he needed.
Yeah, Sibo's he's physical, he's tough, and he's reliable. And he just, he's a game captain again 2 weeks in a row. Our captain picked him to be the captain. I can't say enough just about not only the way he ran the ball and pass protected, but just his leadership that he's given us on offense. With Matt Gonsalves being out, I would imagine he's going to be a captain again next week.
How can your defense build on a performance like tonight's?
Again, take 24 hours and just bring it back together. And again, shut out the second half. I told him at halftime, the defense should shut them out in the second half. We did a great job, Justin Bates in the game, And, you know, we said they're not scoring in the second half. They don't score, we win. That's exactly what happened.
What allowed your defense to catch momentum in the second half?
You know, I mean, you're in the game. I think, you know, anytime the offense is making plays and, you know, MJ, you know, interception for a touchdown, I mean, just, you know, being in the game in the fourth quarter, third quarter, the second half, is always critical. And we haven't really been in that situation. So, you know, we played well enough in the second half, or excuse me, the first half to give us a chance in the second half to be balanced offensively. And guys made plays.
What did
My
you
coach
see
was
from?
planting that 4th and 1 early in the second half. What made you think that gamble would work?
Which one
Right after Rom's hit 4th and 1 gamble.
you know,
Early in the second half.
you know, I don't know. You know, there's so many things happening in the game I forget. So we'll watch the tape and look at it, but I'll tell you on Monday. But there was a lot of, you know, you're talking about our 4th down gamble?
Yeah, in the third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're gonna be aggressive with it, and, you know, we were, and, they got it done.
What stood out about just Solomon DeShields and his effort tonight?
You know, Sully was good, it was, you know, it was outstanding to have, you know, Bengali back as well. I mean, he put some pressure on the quarterback as well. But, you know, Sully continues to get better every week, and, you know, he's played well.
What does having a healthy Bengali Kamara allow your defense to do scheme-wise or even just rotation-wise?
Gives you, you know, again, gives you a starter back, that's the first thing. Gives you a starter back and, you know, gives you a lot. I mean, when you got a guy that's played a lot of football for you. Lovelace came out there, did some good things. So did Jordan Bass, got some reps on defense today, which we told we were gonna get him out there. And he was excited, wanted some more, so. And, you know, let me throw it out there, you know, the offensive line, another offensive line, you know, BJ Williams started the whole game, played almost every snap out there. So you got a true freshman playing right guard. Again, you know, can't say enough about, again, him holding up in there, you know, against a really stout front.
You talked about having to be aware of their ability to run with their quarterback and make plays with that. You guys seem to be very detailed in how you kind of kept up your gap integrity. Can you talk about your players' effort in that?
Yeah, I mean, the effort was great, and like I said, it comes down to execution, guys. I mean, there's no magic in it. You just gotta make plays, and you gotta stick with it. And you know, I told the defense, I don't care how long you're out there. If you're out there for 55 minutes, we're gonna play championship defense, and that's really what you saw out there today. It's really good defense, and I think you can build off of that.
Sammy O had a big sack and a strip fumble. What have you seen from his progress?
He keeps getting better. You know, Coach Partridge has been impressive with him in practice last few weeks. He just keeps getting better, just gonna keep getting more reps. You know, him and Dayon and Nate Temple had a good day, and Sammy O is just gonna continue to get more and more.
You talk about how this defense does a good job, you know, adjusting in the second half. Is that the best second half showing your defense has had in your time?
Yes, I mean, you know, giving up, you know, going back and thinking, you know, you gave up 211 yards at West Virginia, that was pretty darn good too, but, you know, it was a good showing, period.
Anything else before we get to our player representatives? Coach, thank you very much.
Is Blue Vase gonna stay out in the lobby?
The Blue Vase, yeah, no doubt about it, it'll stay out there. The guys did a good job focusing all week, and, you know, the Blue Vase is always around, so it's not going, so.
Put it in the corner. I almost ran it over the other day.
Don't knock it over, Blake. Be careful, be careful, okay? But if you do, we'll fix it and we'll get another one. All right,
You
Bub.
were charged for it.
Yeah.